back at AP Federal Credit Union. This location is North Detroit, and we're talking to Sandy about fraud. It's important any time of year because how many days go by without a story on the news about somebody being taken advantage of by someone?
Right.
There's some things you can do to help protect yourself.
You can. You know, when you get information in the mail, it has your account number on it, it has your social security number on it, date of birth, or anything like that, shred it up. If you can't afford a shredder, just tear it up
Into lots of pieces.
And make sure that when you do put it in the recycle bin or whatever, to make sure that no personal information is on it when you get your credit card statement. And look at your statements, because if something happens and someone gets a hold of your account number or debit card or anything,
Right.
You can tell by your statement right away.
Right.
So don't throw it away, because I know a lot of us, try to keep it in our head and know what goes on. And you get busy not looking at it, but please, we send it to you to look at. Or you can pull it up on the website.
I was just going to say, maybe back in the day, you only looked at this every month or so, but now, if you have any concerns at all, you could check that immediately.
You can. It's 24/7. You can always go on our website and be able to check it out. Or over the phone, whichever is more convenient for you. Some of us don't have, some people don't like the computers. You can go over the phone and check it out too.
All right. Other things people can do, we hear about credit card fraud a lot. How do you
Yes.
protect yourself there?
Well, don't put your passwords or anything in your cell phone, because if someone gets your information or steals your phone, they will have it. Also, make sure when you pick a password or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of us pick our kids' names, our birthdays, our dogs' names, cats' names. But if you do that, and that's the only one you can think of,
Right.
put a 1, 2, 3 after it with a dollar sign or an asterisk or something like that. It makes it harder for them to to
Right.
be able to pull it out.
Make it a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Just don't give them your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I just read something, it was like a week or so ago, that said, especially if you're doing any shopping online and you stop by a coffee shop,
Yep.
that's a really bad idea to do that and to put that personal information in over that public
Right.
Wi-Fi.
Right. Also, when you put your PIN number in, if you happen to do it as a debit, try to cover the thing up a little bit with your hand or something when you pull it in, because people look at that. And also, when you're in the coffee shop, something like that, watch. If you see that maybe the person waiting on you or something isn't, you don't get a good feeling about it, maybe pay cash instead.
Tell me about this too, because I just read this as well. Somebody said maybe it's better to strictly use credit cards as opposed to debit cards. You'll probably get that money back either way if there's an issue of fraud, but if it's your debit card, if it takes a while, that was just taken out of your checking account.
Yes. And you do have direct deposits in your checking, all that stuff, so it is a lot more money. We do have available at AP the reloadable cards. And what is that you can just put money on that card and just a specific amount, use it on the internet and everything, but they won't be able to get a lot of money from you because you don't have direct deposits put in there or anything like that. You just control the money that's in there.
Maybe that's a good thing for kids too.
It is.
Teenagers.
And a lot of people do give it to their kids when they go on field trips, things like that.
It's 2014, going into 2015 now. You just have to be careful and you have to keep a closer eye on it now than you ever did before.
Because guess what? They're getting really good at it.
And you see, and it's not just 1 or 2 people anymore. Sometimes
No,
it's
it's not.
millions of people affected by something. So.
Right? It could be just a cashier at a store, anything, a restaurant, anything. And they'll take it and they can do a lot of damage with it.
And AP Federal Credit Union is looking out for you. And
definitely.
All your accounts are online, so you can check them that way too, as we talked about. And if they have questions about how to keep themselves safe or they want more of the tips that we've talked about today, Sandy, how do they get a hold of you here at AP Federal Credit Union?
They can always give us a call at 419-476-2531. Anybody here can help you. Or if you feel more comfortable, come in. And we'll sit down with you and be able to help you out with any questions you have.
And we all see the story, so keep yourself safe. AP Federal Credit Union.